It is the first Monday of fall, and as you can see, we're kind of embracing it. This is what, when I think of fall, this is what I love to see. We're not quite there yet with our colors, but you know, although as many of us get excited for seasons changing, these transitions can honestly be very difficult. So we wanted to bring on our Regina Carey to get us through this Motivational Monday, because it's always nice to see you and kind of talking through all these kind of changes in our lives.
Right. This is motivation in the with the idea of resiliency. We have to stay motivated to keep moving forward. And you know, I have a lot of friends, a lot of family who are experiencing loss, remembering loved ones, putting their pets down, saying goodbye to their animals. It's so tough. And the seasons just remind us that life goes on, and we may have memories of things that we did with our loved ones, you know, and that can get tough.
Oh yeah, I mean, just think, like, when you think of fall, you think of pumpkins and apple orchards, these memories that we have that we celebrated with our loved ones.
Especially seasons, the seasons coming on.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, you know, I think that so there are many ways, as always. These are only suggestions. These are some things that I use, actually, and I would never promote anything that I don't use myself.
And starting with kind of getting kind of in more of a routine?
Yes, we want to create some sort of ritual for remembrance. Some kind of, like, I brought a candle. You know, we could light a candle, maybe do some essential oils, maybe to calm us down. You know, I think this one is tranquility. Such a great, and you know, my mom passed away about 1.5 years ago, and we have a corner of our house where I've got pictures up of her, and I'll light a candle, or I'll put the diffuser on and add lights. That's one thing that I think is so much fun. Like, add little lights to just illuminate and thinking about their spirit and the joy that they brought to the world. So
absolutely, and so beautiful, and thank you so much for sharing
all
of that.
Well, it's real, right?
And I know sometimes too with the fall and we get closer to holidays, we get busy. So I feel like another time too is we need to set some time to reflect.
Yes, and you know, this is a good idea. We were just talking about habits, right? This is a great one to stack. You know, somebody gave me this beautiful journal, and I use this journal to write stories or memories of my mom in it. And I do that in the morning with my other morning rituals, my workout, my coffee. So find a time where you're naturally doing something and add in a little reflection time. Even if it's just sitting and thinking about them. It's good for it. And, you know, maybe shedding a tear. Have plenty of these around.
Yeah, exactly. And that comes naturally. And of course, too, I think another way that you can really help is kind of getting active as well. Is that why we have this yoga mat right here?
Yes, you know, I am the queen of action. And physical activity is so great. I almost brought in my trampoline, but jumping on a trampoline, doing some yoga, getting out and playing. You know, pickleball is big. They've got a lot of indoor areas in the fall, but getting out in nature, take advantage of the colors. It's so inspiring, and nature is very grounding. But when we move through some of those pent-up emotions. We get them out, which is really important. And you know, all of these are action verbs. We want to create, we want to plan, and we want to engage.
Yes, and we are so glad that you came here and shared another action word with all of us as we kind of transition, and we know that we can find all of this and more too with your newsletters that also motivate us as well. So thank you, and thank you so much for sharing your story. I know that impacts everyone. So kind of be a little bit more you know, open with when it comes to loss.
And remember, everybody is struggling with something. So let's be kind.
Yeah, be kind. I love that. Thank you very much. Well, I know we have a wonderful and empowering woman right here, but we also have a